What's up, everybody? Welcome. I'm Slim. This is my channel. I'm going to be bringing the full translation of chapter 1078 today. So if you like my video, make sure to like it, subscribe, as well as share. I appreciate any support. And shout out to Redone for all he does with all the One Piece chapters with his translations and his leaks. And then shout out to all the people that actually make the translations possible. Thank you very much to all you guys. Let's go ahead and get right into the chapter. Chapter 1078, Escape Limit. We got the cover page, German 66. We have Caesar, and we got Judge. On Emotional Excursion, Volume 33, Formation of the Neomads. Judge and Caesar are now officially forming alliance with each other to stop Vegapunk. Island of the Future, Egghead Laboratory. Who is the conversation with? We then get Sentomaru. Uncle Kizaru? He's talking to someone. 2F, Building B. He's talking to Stussy. Now we know, confirmation. Yeah, CB0's mission was to eliminate the doctor and then wait for Kizaru's arrival. The government's extra prepared, it seems. Yes, they see this as an even more serious matter than Ohara. Reason 1 being, the doctor took the forbidden research of Ohara and continued it. Reason 2 is that Egghead has the combat strength that Ohara didn't. Stussy and Sentomaru are explaining why the government is so gung-ho on destroying Egghead Island as well as everybody on Egghead Island, which would be the Vegapunks as well as Sentomaru. So the real big reason is they are taking information that was supposed to be destroyed, which is the Ohara research, and they're still using it, which the Five Elders and the rest of the government do not like that. And everybody on Egghead Island is very strong. They got the Seraphim and all the other cyborgs as well as the Vegapunks. They're going to bring as much forces as possible to make sure everybody's destroyed. Those reasons are enough for them to bring unexpected forces into action. Call me if anything comes up. All communication equipment in the labo phase are destroyed. Sentomaru is now going into the Fabrio phase, factory. You heard that right. Learn from history and think about what the Navy could do here. You don't have time to hesitate. Set sail. We're escaping this island before the Navy gets here. Let's do as Sentomaru said. Now we have all the citizens and workers of Egghead Island escaping because they want to survive. I'm trying to see if I see anybody interesting in the panels, but no, I don't see anybody interesting in the panels. Just a bunch of fodder. Research area 3F, Building C. Usopp, Lilith. We have Frankie shouting out to Usopp and Lilith because they've been turned into stone, and now he's getting mad at S-Snake. You brat. Undo this petrification. My right side was off guard, but my left side can still move. If you undo this right now, we'll forgive you. We got a panel of Usopp and Lilith, what they look like as stone, and we got S-Snake pretty much just ignoring whatever Frankie says to undo the petrification. And then we get Pythagoras in the corner. Ah, why are you doing this, S-Snake? On whose orders are these? And then it looks like S-Snake stomps on Pythagoras' little head. Pythagoras, crush. Frankie was shouting out to Pythagoras. And then S-Snake crushed Pythagoras' head. We then get an explosion, and we have S-Snake walking away. Seems like S-Snake might have destroyed the area, and who knows if anybody got damaged or if everybody's okay. I assume they're all okay, but S-Snake is just in a warpath right now. Wait. Hey, wait up. 2F, Building A. I hope everyone's okay. I've been hearing explosions and screams. I'm sure that the Seraphim are on a rampage. No, that's incomprehensible. We got Chopper, Atlas, and Nico Robin. Yeah, if Nami screams, there is someone who will show up to rescue her in a heartbeat. Shout out Sanji, that's who she's talking about. Teams that are in a fight are stuck. While we're all still busy fighting, something might happen to Vegapunk. You're right, says Chopper. Come to think of it, there's one lab that was once used and is now sold off. I don't think anyone would have any use for that place though. Let's check it out. Lead the way, Atlas. Sure. So we got Atlas. She's thinking pretty much all the Vegapunks are on the same mindset of let's check the lab that's not in use anymore. So that's, I don't know why they didn't check that first, or whether they were just didn't go in the first place, because they're all thinking the same place, and that's where everything's happening, little to their known. And so now they're all going to, they're going down into the abandoned lab. 3F, Building A. Edison, stay with me. Ugh. Hey, I'm off to go look for Vegapunk. What? Sanji? So in this panel, we got Nami. She's holding Edison. He looks like he's unconscious right now, about to die. And then we got Brook in the corner. He's turning into his ghost mode to go find out where Vegapunk is. We then got Sanji and S Shark fighting each other. Sanji's just standing there taking punches from S Shark, but not doing any damage. So S Shark punches him a few times, and S Shark is looking very perplexed. Then you got Sanji in the evil mode, looking at S Shark. Do you understand what the power of love is? Building A, 4F. Huff huff. Those flames on their backs, they're not going away, huh? Forget about the flames. The guy with the hawk's eyes disappeared. Where the hell did he go? Looks like he changed the orders of killings. He probably wants to deal with more troublesome ones later. He wants to eliminate the weaklings first. So in this panel, we're going back to Straw Hat, Zoro, Kaku, and Lucci fighting against S-Bear. S-Hawk just disappeared out of nowhere, so it looks like S-Hawk got a different order. We're not sure because we don't get confirmation. But right now, S-Bear is just holding his own, still with the flames on his back. And they're just trying to think of a way to destroy S-Bear, but it's not happening yet. And it's just funny to see Lucci is like, yeah, they're going to go for the weak people first instead of the strong people. Which I'm pretty sure that's how Lucci would think. In this case, they may be your friends. Taking them out first could shake the stronger ones. Leave it up to me. I'll go after them. Zoro. So it looks like Zoro is trying to go after S-Hawk because he's got a vendetta against S-Hawk. Hey Usopp, go with him please. He gets lost easily. What a pain in the butt. So Luffy is talking to Kaku and calling him Usopp because of his nose, I guess. And it's really funny. Wait up, Roronoa. Gum gum. And who are you calling Usopp? So I thought that moment's really funny of Luffy calling Kaku Usopp. I think that's a really funny moment. And then Luffy releases Hawk Gatling on S-Bear. Go away, flames. And then you got Lucci. Straw Hat, you idiot. Stop and think. We won't beat it up just by throwing attacks like that. So Lucci is actually being the one of reason for once. He hasn't been the one of reason lately. It's usually, it's been Kaku with him, but now there's got to be a good one and a bad one in this situation. The one that thinks the yin and yang, one that thinks and one that just does it. In this moment right now, we have Lucci, the one who's thinking, and Luffy, the one who's just doing what he wants to do. So it's going to be interesting to see how they defeat S-Bear when Luffy just wants to do more attacks and more attacks and more attacks, affecting his endurance. But there's definitely no way they don't destroy S-Bear because they're both stronger than S-Bear, I believe, to think at least. And now we got a narrator. This was the day before the famous Egghead incident, but this story began 3 months ago. And in this panel, we have back into Jewelry Bonnie. You got the giant paw, and then I think that we're supposed to understand that Jewelry Bonnie actually saw all the memories of Kuma, and now she's crying because of all the hardship he went through. Hopefully we get more backstory and it's not off screen like what we just see right now. And then we go to the Holy Land, Mother Joa, 3 months prior. I'm speaking from Egghead Island. I have something I'd like to discuss with the higher-ups. Dr. Vegapunk is investigating the contents of the Void Century. CB5 was dispatched in order to investigate the matter, but no evidence was found. So we're going into the backstory 3 months ago, what actually took place, and how the Traitor started to implement their plan. The ship that left Egghead Island mysteriously disappeared. For further investigation and attempt to unravel the mystery, CP7 and CP8 followed, but none returned to the government. I'm speaking from Egghead. Please connect me with the higher-ups. Following the conversation between the 5 Elder Stars and a certain someone, it had become apparent that the genius scientists betrayed the government. The 5 elders decided to assassinate Dr. Vegapunk soon thereafter. Cyberpole Aegis Zero received the mission and set sail. So, the traitor has been feeding the Five Elders more information in efforts to send the CP0 agents as well as the government to destroy Egghead Island. But so far they've only been they only sent the Cyberpole. Now it seems like they're sending the stronger ones in. However, the Five Elders anticipated retaliation from Vegapunk. One of them decided to set sail with Kizaru as an escort. So now we get more information of why Saturn went with Kizaru to Egghead Island. With requested reinforcements from various branches of the Navy. We get some more panels of some of the Navy ships, as well as this guy I've never seen before with some fierce eyebrows. And then we got some more pictures of people I've never really recognized. And then you got Doll in the corner, the left corner. War became looming on the horizon. However, what unexpectedly appeared was the ship of the Emperor of the Sea, Straw Hat Luffy. As the government is coming with all their warships to Egghead Island, they're going to be seeing Straw Hat Luffy's crew, as well as his ship, and they're going to be caught off surprise. Like, why the heck would Luffy be here? This might put a wrench in their plans, because they're not expecting the Emperor to be on the island. That's way stronger than they anticipated. With such an unforeseen circumstance, the government steadily grew uneasy. Straw Hat's here, and then you got a picture of Straw Hat Luffy. I'm really not sure if this is like a flash forward for a little bit of Straw Hat seeing some of the other government officials here, or if this is just a random picture of Straw Hat and actually them thinking about him being there. But it has Luffy in Gear 5th, and then it has one of the Five Elders. Not again. In any case, the outcome of the incident on the following day would give the government and the entire world an unthinkable shock. So I'm leading to believe this is like a flash forward, like a day in advance of what happens, where Straw Hat is smiling and you have the elders as well as the top of the government in disbelief that Straw Hat's actually there, because they didn't know Straw Hat was there at first until they arrived on the island and saw a ship. And the outcome of the incident of the following day would give the entire world an unthinkable shock. I feel like this has got to be something that Luffy did, like some good thing that Luffy did. Maybe I'm not sure. Maybe he saved Vegapunk. Maybe Vegapunk died, but I feel like it has to. It's the way they're making it out to be. It seems like something good happens. Plus, you don't see Egghead Island being destroyed yet. You just see clouds above it. So I feel like what the government wanted to accomplish did not happen yet, or it's gonna fail for the government. And now we're going back to the underground lab where Vegapunk is hidden. Hey, was this all you're doing? And so Vegapunk is talking to the traitor. Answer me. And then you got a picture, a silhouette of the traitor, but still not saying anything. Why are you? And then you got Vegapunk in the corner, looking like he's super tired, about to pass out. Hey Stella, it's me. I'm gonna be a celestial dragon. What are you on about, York? You've been to Mary Joie in the past. Why do you want to be such a scummy human being? Oof oof. You are sounding just like Shaka right now. But guess what? He's dead. And then you got York laughing. It's really confusing, isn't it? With so many Vegapunks around. So we officially got confirmation who the traitor is. It's none other than York. Looks like York got turned into stone. Looks like that was a fake York or a clone of York. And this is the real York standing next to Vegapunk. This world would be better off with only one of us. Her desire was revealed. Chapter end. And then I don't think there's a break next week. So in this chapter, we get confirmation that York is the traitor. And honestly, that caught me off caught me off guard and surprised me, because I wouldn't have thought it was York, but maybe she's smarter than everybody thought. But then again, she is a Vegapunk. So what is her epithet? She was Vegapunk, but she was a greed Vegapunk. So it makes sense that she'd be greedy and just want to be the only Vegapunk alive. So her whole plan was to let the government know what they were up to on the island, and pretty much just snitch on them and get them in trouble, have them all destroyed, and then her take over the spot and become a celestial dragon. I don't think that would actually happen. Why would the government not kill her when she knows everything as well? It makes no sense. I feel like they would destroy her too. So she's kind of stupid for thinking the government would listen to her, but maybe they struck a deal with her. We'll find out next time on the chapter and see what actually happens, but it's pretty crazy to know that she was the traitor. Some of the stuff on the chapter, though, is kind of confusing me. Like, the way they have it kind of paneled is weird. You know, the beginning of it where it has Sentomaru, and then they say, like, all the communication has been destroyed in the lava face. I'm like, is that him destroying the communication, or is someone else? I'm really concerned, or really curious, because there's also something in the frame, the panel, looks like a drone or something that's moving next to Sentomaru, and maybe it was him and the people around that destroyed the communication, or the little drone thing that was flying next to him was letting him know that all the communication has been destroyed, so that he would have to go to each spot and let everybody know what's happening. That could be the case, but I'm really not sure. And then the rest of it was pretty much just a bunch of action sequences of everybody and what they're up to right now, and how everybody's about to link up, or at least the people that are not destroyed and turned into stone, they're all trying to go back to the underground layer where the experiments has been happening. I think next chapter we're to get more of the Straw Hat crew actually meeting up and seeing that York is a traitor. S-Hawk, I'm not sure where he'd be going to, but I feel like he's going to be the one that ends up apparently going to destroy Vegapunk, because why would York destroy him herself? She could be just getting S-Hawk to end it quicker, as well as I mean that's the only thing I can think she'd be doing, because what else would S-Hawk be doing if he wasn't destroying or trying to destroy Luffy or hold off Luffy? But I think that's what S-Bear is doing, is just trying to hold off Luffy so that he can't get down there, because that's the only concern that York probably has, is Luffy's the strongest one that could save Vegapunk, but I could be wrong. Let me know what you guys think of the chapter, as well as any theories you have in the comments section. And until next time, later. Bye.